You've been listening to the music of the Dizzy Gillespie Quintet. Dizzy Gillespie trumpet, Leo Wright alto saxophone, Lalo Schifrin piano, Bob Cunningham bass, and Chuck Lampkin drums. I'm Ralph Gleason, and we're going to talk now to Dizzy Gillespie and find out a little bit, if we can, about his music and about modern jazz.
I don't know what you're going to find out from me or not, Ralph.
Well, we're going to try, Dizzy.
That's nice.
Now, I noticed that you began by playing a tune called Norm's Norm. And this brings up a subject that I've noticed recently with jazz groups, that more and more modern jazz musicians are using for their repertoire in concerts and in clubs original jazz compositions rather than pop tunes and things. Do you find this true in you?
Yes, it is. Well, for one thing is the more that you play one of your own original tunes on the air, you know, radio or television, when the royalties come in, you get more money, for one thing. Another thing, we have quite a number of prolific composers in the jazz field who feel that they can do better with their own original compositions, a la Ellington. Mm-hmm. See, every time that Duke goes on the air, I notice there's 2 or 3 of his own original tunes in there. So it is specifically for the band that you have. Sometimes, though, you change musicians in a band, and you don't have that same instrument there, and that number goes down the drain. You never play, somebody come and say, play Constantinople, maybe. Yeah. Well, maybe the guy that you had in mind, you know, is someplace else then, and then you don't have an arrangement on it.
Is it easier for you, or more fun, or more inspirational to play original jazz compositions rather than pop tunes?
Well, not necessarily. It's according to your own individual psychological makeup, I guess, at the time that you want to play. But the musicians in the band now, they are governed by what the leader calls, so they have to go along with the program, with the tunes that he calls. But most of the time I ask the musicians, how do you feel about so and so and so and so? And
well, some people have said in recent years that modern jazz has gotten away from its roots in the blues and developed into other things. Do you find this to be true at all?
Not the modern jazz that we expose. Maybe they have some new modern jazz out now. I'm going to debate that point. There might be some new modern jazz out that might get too far away from the roots.
But not with you.
But not with, no. If it is, I'm unaware of it.
Is there any difference in the blues that you play now and the blues, say, when you were coming up in the swing era?